Well, guys, today we're in Rörstrandsgatan in the middle of Stockholm, and gonna walk you down this wonderful street. Many Stockholmers call Rörstrandsgatan Little Paris because of all the cafes and outdoor dining. On a warm summer evening, this is one of the liveliest streets in Vasastan, clearly. The name Rörstrand goes back over 700 years. This area was originally a small medieval settlement long before Vasastan was ever developed. Also, this is the home of the legendary Rörstrand porcelain factory. If you've ever seen it, the Swedish Rörstrand porcelain, it all started here 200 years ago. This neighborhood was associated with one of Sweden's most famous ceramic brands. This area wasn't always cafes and restaurants, though. Was once a manor here that connected the Swedish kings and queens to the street. This is really a summer pedestrian street, I would say. But as you can see, let's have a little smash zone. I bet they sell burgers. Oh, well, duh, Lewinsky's Burgers. And it smells heavenly here. Let's have a look. Menu. I think I need to come back here. Yeah. Ristorante Nove International Bar. Okay. Oh, meat on a stick. I would say this is a really tourist street. This is more of a neighborhood gathering place where locals come for coffee, lunch, and after work drinks. Tehran Grill. Now they have seriously good Persian food. Straight from Coal Grill. Samosas. Many of these apartments and buildings are over 100 years old. They were built during the Stockholm's major expansion period in the early 1900s. An explosion of children that survived. That was a commonplace back then. You know, you had 10 children and 5 died, unfortunately. This place really began as a working class district, gradually becoming Stockholm's most attractive inner city neighborhoods. Brödernas. Good burgers, the Brödernas. Ah, smells good. Oh, I'm hungry. Bengal food, shanties. Now the Borders. Now that's a great place. I would say, like they're stylized after American border, southern border, I would say. So they serve great burgers and great Mexican food at the same time from other side of the border, I guess. And up there, that's the shoebox skyscraper. But we're not going there today. We are continuing up the street to see what else is up there. So my question to you guys, would you rather live on a lively cafe street like this or somewhere more quiet in Stockholm? Let me know in the comments. I bet it would be hard to live in this neighborhood because of all of these good food smells. It smells wonderful. See, can we get through here? Nectar. Okay. Really crowded. Yeah. And 7-Eleven on every corner. And the Philadelphia Church. I wonder what affiliation they are. I'm not sure. They're Pentecostal or Pentecostal? Could be. Also, you can see some walking around with flags and things. That's where graduation season at the moment. Also, pancakes, fattiga riddare, äggröra, yoghurt, porridge. I don't know, dude. Alright guys, I think we'll leave it at here. If you like this kind of video, like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.